Hey, what's happening? This is Tom, NerdRemix.com. I got a movie for you today I've actually been waiting a while for. It's from the guys at H&M Films, written by Tom Commissar and directed by Daniel Murphy. You might remember them, well, at least Daniel Murphy from And Then You Die, which I reviewed a while back. Starred Ellie Church and had some good violent fun. The movie in question now is Night of the Dolls. Yes, Night of the Dolls, which follows a punk band, the Lolita Dolls, as they go to film a video in a supposedly haunted location. They're accompanied by Steve and Lenny. Lenny played by Eric Rame, who's actually quite good in this, and it sports a Postmortem America 2021 shirt. Nice shout out. And Steve, who is played by PJ Seacott. Now, they're filming everything, and they're going with these girls to do their video in a really cool vintage VW bus. Now, the band proper is Chloe on guitar, who's played by Briar Sage. Molly, the drummer, who has some really awesome tats, and she's played by Cassie Boom Guthrie. And, yeah, the boom is on IMDb. Yes, here comes the boom. Anyway, Molly, the drummer, also, and then Lydia, the really hot bass player, who's played by Linda Schrader, and Carrie, the very attractive singer, played by Emily Rhodes. And it's pretty obvious in some of the musical sequence that these girls don't really play music. But anyway, it's a movie. You got to suspend disbelief. The girls some of the band members may or may not have a connection to a decades-old crime, and this is the 20th anniversary of this incident at a sanitarium. Like I said, and then the movie actually opens with a cool mutilation scene that takes place 20 years in the past. So, and that's kind of cool. There's really cool shout-outs to other movies. There's a Time to Kill t-shirt. There's some And Then You Die references in this. Now, Dr. William Graves and some of his cohorts in his sanitarium crime are still at large, and the old sanitarium is being restored. Now, this guy apparently 20 years ago was creating sex zombies, and there's a detective investigating and everything else. There's some very Scooby-Doo-esque musical sequences. Very cool, like I said, detective subplot investigating everything. Awesome sets and locations. One of the best lines in the film, "I'll stab you in the penis," and Eric is great in this. I was surprised. As much as I hate to say it, Eric, you were really good. And a very entertaining, very cool film. Now, there was ample opportunities for boobs in this movie, and kind of sells short a little bit on that. But hey, what can you do? Everybody displays pretty good acting chops, particularly Linda Schrader. I thought was really convincing, and Cassie Guthrie was really good. And actually, all the girls in the band were really good, but those two stood out for me. And very cool, very evenly paced, very professionally done. There's a few wonky sound things, but I was told not to mention that in my video because I watched a rough cut of the film. So that's being corrected. Sorry. And very cool, very entertaining film. Doesn't take itself too seriously, and has some black comic moments, and ends up good, violent fun. Eric in particular, Lenny, has one of the best death scenes I've seen in recent memory, and very evenly paced, very well written, and very well made, low budget horror film. I really liked it, and I think you will too. So some punk rock with the Lolita Dolls, and maybe Dr. Graves might be still hanging around. Like I said, you have to watch the movie. I don't want to give away any spoilers here, but I give it a firm 8.5 out of 10. Very well done, very well shot, and very well put together production. I really enjoyed it. Night of the Dolls, 8.5 out of 10. I'm Tom, NerdRemix.com. Support independent cinema. Thanks.